What's up, entrepreneurs? It's Lamika here with the Real About Entrepreneurship. And today is the day that I get to fully share with you, my digital planner, the Fruition Factor Digital Action Planner. It is here, and I'm excited about it. So in today's video, I am going to be walking you through my Fruition Factor Digital Action Planner. So that's what I am going to be sharing with you today. And I do have notes over here. So I will be looking, because the one thing that I have realized about YouTube is that our recording videos in general is I need some notes, because I'm not going to remember everything. Okay. So I will be looking at my notes. So just before we go into the review, talk to you about kind of how I got here. I have been using a planner for years. I actually got my first planner at my first corporate job with Black & Decker, and they gifted us, I don't know if I gave it this nickname or that's what it was called. I probably should look, but I named it Franklin, or I called it a Franklin. And it was this leather planner where you would put the inserts in it. And thankfully, Black & Decker would pay for us to get those inserts yearly. And I always carried it around with me. Actually, I still have it. And it was really thick. At that point, it had notes in there, so I didn't have to have additional notebooks. But over time, I moved away from the Franklin, and I had other types of planners, and then I would have these notebooks. And so my bag would get heavy. And so my shoulder is actually I'm rehabbing a shoulder right now because of the fact that my bag had gotten so heavy. And so in 2022, I was looking for another way to write down my goals and to have them with me, because I do love to see my goals in my own handwriting. I do believe when we see what we have written, it is a commitment that at some point we were committed to achieving this. So I like to have it in my own handwriting. And luckily, I reached out to a few people. One of them happened to be my cousin. Got to keep the young folks around. And she shared with me that she was utilizing a digital planner. And I said, okay, well, girl, can I write on it? She said, absolutely, you can write on it. So I went on a search for a digital planner, and I have been using, so I kind of started this, I got mid 2022. And then I thought to myself, this is going to work. So I have been using that, a digital planner. Since then, it has worked out great. And I decided that, a lot of these planners that are out here, they had water trackers, food trackers, exercise trackers. Excuse me. And those were not things that I wanted in my planner. I had other tools for that. I strictly wanted to focus on my business goals, something to have in front of me for my business goals. And so that set me on the path of creating the Fruition Factor Digital Action Planner. I thought about doing it at the end of 2022, but I had too many things on my plate. So I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Take your time. And now it is here. And at the end of this, I will share with you a way that we could potentially increase your fruition factor, because a lot of times people know what they need to do. They plan out their goals, and we get these planners and we have them all in the pretty colors and the stickers and all that. And we spend so much time planning that we don't spend enough time taking action. And so sometimes we may need an accountability partner. So I'll come back to you and I'll talk to you about an opportunity where maybe we could work together and increase your fruition factor. All right, so let's get into the walkthrough of the Fruition Factor Action Planner. Welcome to the cover of the Fruition Factor Daily Action Planner. I went back and forth on this planner. I finally settled on this, but it's what's inside that counts. Okay, so let's get into what's inside. This is my welcome introduction to who I am, kind of how I got started with this planner. And you will also find my social media handles. I love YouTube. I'm getting it together on Instagram, but those are my social media handles and how we can connect. This is going to be the center hub for any additional training videos that I make for the planner. So this is where you will go and learn any tips or any updates that I make to the planner. So this will always change, and the previous videos will be stored on this page. So this is where you will go back if you need any question or have any questions about the planner, what certain things are meant to be used for. So if you need any assistance, this is the resources page for how the planner works. Tools, apps, and resources. When I was getting started with any of my businesses, finding someone to share information can be challenging. And because I had that challenge, I am always sharing information with people who are ready to take action on moving towards their goal and sharing information with me as well. So, a lot of the tools and apps and resources that I use, it will be on. You will have the link to that page to be able to go and get the information that you need, so you can shortcut your success. Because having to figure this thing out alone can be challenging. So it was very important that I had a page for the tools that I use, apps that I use, and different ways for us to connect in that standpoint. Again, more social media links, but importantly, the podcast. So I do have the Fruition Factor podcast, have links to that. I would love to be able to feature some of you all who have purchased the planner and you're using it and it has increased your fruition factor. I would love to have you on the podcast to share that story. All right, so this is the business overview page. This goes into your mission and your vision of your business. This was important for me to create this business overview because I know me, I can have an idea and I'll go off to the races to execute on that idea. But when I have something that brings me back, or then I go, wait a minute, does that fit into the overall goal of what I'm trying to achieve? So this is one of those, if you're like a squirrel, you see a squirrel and you're ready to go, this is the page that keeps you in alignment for what you said you wanted to do. There are 3 goals here. I like to focus on 3 goals for the year so that I don't get too stretched, even though I tend to do that still. This page is you can duplicate this page. All of the pages, actually, you can duplicate them. So if you want to have more than 3 goals, then you can absolutely do that. You will just need to duplicate it in your planner. Vision board. I created a digital vision board last year. It was another part of being a big game changer for me. Typically, before with vision boards, I attend actually a vision board party weekend, and we do those vision boards using posters and clipping out things, and I'm not creative in that way. Now I can Google some stuff and find some images and that kind of thing to put in there. So a digital vision board was so much easier for me this year because I was able to find my images, I was able to have it printed, and I put it in a frame. And I also have it saved on my phone. I have it saved on my iPad. So it was so much better and it looked so much better than the previous vision boards that I had done. I actually got more done with this vision board. So I don't know if it being digital had anything to do with it, but I definitely know I had it in more places than I had the other vision board. So definitely, again, if you want to have a vision board every quarter, or if you want to have a vision board every month, you can duplicate this page as well. Our yearly goals at a glance. This is beneficial in that you want to make sure you have all of the important dates down that you want to focus on, the activities that you want to do throughout the year, and I have it broken down into quarters. From this page, you are able to click on the quarter, and it will take you to the quarterly planning page, as well as if you click on review, it will take you to the quarterly review page for you to look and see where you had success and where you need to make updates. This is the quarterly action plan that I mentioned. So in this previous slide, if you click on, let's just say quarter 1, it will take you to this quarterly action plan page for you to be able to plan out your quarter. All 4 of the quarters are listed here across the top. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, any of those, if you tap on that from your tablet, you will be able to access any of your quarterly action plans. All right, so this is the month. This is a monthly planning page, and so this allows you to set the intention for your month. From this page, you can get to the daily action pages, which you will see that as well. But you're able to maneuver throughout by going to any of the dates at the top. It will take you to the daily pages. This is your monthly at a glance. From the monthly at a glance, you're able to go to your weekly pages. If you see here, it says week one down the side, week one, week two, week three. And so if you click on that, it will take you to the weekly review. I use this to plan out my week. When I'm planning out my week, this is the hub of where I go for that. So this next slide, this is the weekly at a glance. So everything that I want to get done during the week, this is where I put it here. And again, like I said, I tend to add things to my plate. This is where I put things so that I know I'm going to come back to it and I have time to be able to do it. So if, for instance, recording this video, I had it down on my weekly, my weekly planning so that I knew when I needed to get it done. Sometimes I have to move things and that's okay, but at least you've got a hub for where you need to where you need to do your daily action items or to do your weekly action items. And this is a weekly review. So at the top over here, week one, week two, week three, week four, week five, you are able to go back and review your week at a glance and or your weekend review so that you can see again what you did do, what you didn't do, and how you can improve going into the next week. This next one is this is the layout for the daily action pages. I tend to do a lot, as I've said, and I do my best to have one focus, and then from that focus, what are the three things that I need to do in order for that to happen? What do I want to focus on for for that day? So that's why I only have 3 items here, because I work a full-time job, and I'm pretty sure you may work a full-time job, you may have a family, you may have kids, there are so many things that we have going on outside of just working on our business that we need to make sure that we can get all the things done. And so we put pressure on ourselves to get everything done at one time. I know I do. So this is very beneficial. And then on the other side, the dotted area, you can write down any notes that you have for the day. So I have several different paper types or note templates, and this is in order for you to organize your thoughts, your ideas, all of that. Again, every page is you're able to duplicate, so you can move this about. If it doesn't make sense where I have it, then absolutely feel free to move the pages around as you see fit for what you need it to do. So there are some icons at the top of each of these pages. So these icons, the binocular icon is for the business overview. So if you tap that anywhere in the planner, it's going to take you to what your business goals are. And then in regards to the target, this is for your yearly goals, your year at a glance. That you would tap that and it will take you back to the year at a glance. And the I is for the vision board. So anywhere you see those and you tap them, it will take you back to those pages. It is easily to navigate through the sections and the tabs, allowing you to, jump from your vision board to your yearly goals to your business overview. And just my goal was to be efficient, but being able to easily get to it. So that is the walkthrough of the Fruition Factor. And this is an undated planner. I did that on purpose. If someone wants to share with me that they want a dated planner, definitely let me know. But I prefer undated planners. So this is an undated digital planner. And it is all ready for you to use. We have a Monday start and a Sunday start. So I look forward to you guys using this to up your Fruition Factor. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, let me know. All right, so that is the walkthrough of the Fruition Factor Daily Action Planner. I'm so excited to finally have that out there and looking forward to you guys using it and leveling up your success in your business. Whether you are starting, managing, or growing your business, it is an opportunity for you to have your goals with you at all time. And I look forward to working with you guys through this process. This is my jam right here. So a lot of times people will need some additional accountability in reaching their business goals. And I offer the 90-day game changer accountability program. And so with that, it allows you to connect to where when you are struggling, you're not able to see beyond because you're in the picture frame. So you can't see it, you can't see the picture. And you need someone to listen, to be a sounding board, to be able to share how you can overcome the obstacle and keep you in a mindset of success. That is what the 90-day game changer program is about. It's about weekly check-ins to make sure you are moving forward and taking action towards the goals that you've set. Now, I won't tell you what to do, but I will share with you how you can move past and give you an opportunity to move past the obstacles that are standing in your way and give you a different viewpoint on it. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely check out the 90-day game changer accountability program. And that's it. So I'm excited to have shared with you the Fruition Factor Daily Action Planner. So now let's go take action. Okay, the first action you need to take is to buy that planner. Okay, all right. So I hope you guys have the most amazing day, week, year, and until next time, peace.